G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, trying to get big checks on the cash flow ski. A couple boys on the block.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dan Clark in this early phase of the season. Our new teammates still, getting used to each other.
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. But over the long haul, you do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group.
A look at the Magic starting group. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5. It's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. Desmond Bane out there with Suggs. And it's Banchero in at the 4-man position.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Suggs finds Wagner. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Dallas. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
There's the steal, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. A slow start here for Orlando in this one. It's a 5-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And it's Suggs missing.
That's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance. And I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Irving against Suggs. Irving attacking. Bane with the steal. Pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs passes to Bane. Here's Wagner. Offline with his 3.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Bane. He trains the quick shot.
You see the offensive versatility there. Bane stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Gobert against Wagner. Here's Black. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Banchero. And that one comes up a bit short.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And a wide-open look for Bane. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Mavericks leading by 3. It's up a 3. Great D that time from Bane. Mark, we were just talking. P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that and his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Pass to Washington. From the wing. Nice touch on the back shot. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Wagner outside. Back to Black. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Magic in second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Williams is checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Williams in for Irving. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Wagner, and it's Wendell Carter in for Banchero. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-6 run. Wagner against Washington. Wagner kicks to Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Magic leading by just one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Williams is out there with Washington. Then there's Harden, and it's Marshall in at the 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Took him no time at all on that one. He has 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Wagner. Carter with the screen. And Wagner dives in and finished off by Wagner.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
Orlando leading. Outside, Jones. And here's Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Takes it inside. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Harden. And the Magic making a change here as well. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Tyus Jones. And here's Marshall from the arc. The rebound by Bitadze. Orlando leading by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape. Good luck trying to stop him now.
7-foot shot. Rebound by Marshall. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Baines checked in for Black.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Payne for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Baines got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
Here's Joe. Bangs home the trifecta. Joe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Randall's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Marshall. Carter with a screen on Randall. And it's Banchero missing. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Banchero outside. Will it go? And he takes that one up and powers it through. The Mavericks leading. He's defended by Wagner. Williams sets a screen for Irving. It's deflected.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
Banchero passes to Suggs. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And that one's good, Irving.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Black's checked in for Orlando. Here's Suggs. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
With his speed, Suggs able to get one step ahead, and then he's ready to let it fly.
It's Randall with the drive.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Randall against Banchero. The Mavericks pull it in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. PA, thanks. Suggs against Irving. Back the pass to Bane. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Irving. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out, and that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 3. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, you're thinking.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
When I look at Dallas, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So on the floor for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Suggs out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wagner in at the center, filling out the middle. Wagner from long range. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Wagner. And now the pass break. Banchero with the ball. The score now all even. Suggs has got the first bucket of the third here for the Magic.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? Winning 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wagner wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Buries the long-range jumper. 16 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Julius Randle. One shot.
And that one misses. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
And Bane drops them both. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. What a sequence by Kyrie.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season.
Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Banchero against Randall. And it's Banchero missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
From outside the arc, Joe good. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Bounce pass from Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Irving surveying the floor. Gobert with a screen on Suggs. Irving for three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded closely. Pass to Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. And the 3 off target. Mavericks leading by 4. Inside. Suggs with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Wagner. And it's Irving with the rebound. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul. Coming on the floor for your Number 32, Cooper Flag.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Banchero missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Here's Irving. That's good from 17 feet away. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Bane. 1:53 left to play in the third. Back the pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Randall with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall comes in for Julius Randle. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Tyus Jones comes in for Bane. Jones, the pass to Wagner. Down low. Black in the post. Here's Banchero. Plays it up off the glass. Banchero's got 4 this quarter.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And the basket is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wagner with it. Guarded now by Irving. Banchero inside. Washington's on him. Banchero, that's good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Vaguely. 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
No good from Irving. The Magic trail by 7. Marshall with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Knocked loose. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. The Mavericks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Drills it from outside. He's got 19.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
Banchero outside. Launches from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
One possession at a time. Go open.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Magic trail by 10. So with Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Marshall in at the 2. Joe passes to Williams. Out left to the wing. Randle. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Magic shooting, not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Bitadze. Payne for 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
Randle down low. Defended by Carter. Randle no good. Here's Suggs. The Mavericks pull it in. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. That's good from Randle on the assist from Marshall. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Boy, down low, Randle can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
And that one's good. Suggs.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Randle. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
You know, guys, every year Randle seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gobert, he's checked in for Williams. And a switcher also for Orlando. Mo Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Here's Black. He's covered by Washington. Wagner with a screen for Bane. Another miss by Orlando.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside, Bane. Back to Suggs. Here's Black. Drops in the tray.
A reliable passer leave obvious openings, and Suggs is going to help his team take advantage of it.
Over in the corner, Randle. And here's Marshall from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Black, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Joe, good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Paolo Banchero comes in for Carter. And it's Franz Wagner in for Black. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Irving missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. 1 point in the game.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Banchero against Randall. And it's Banchero missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And it's Banchero missing.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Magic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Payne for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Payne against Irving. Payne, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Jones, and the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And Orlando has possession. Down by 15. Tipped away. Here's Exum. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.